Hey everyone, this is my final video presentation of all of the work that I had completed over this semester for the GRC 315 class. To begin, I just want to go over the professional illustrator presentation. I chose Paula Scher. She is a pretty well-known graphic designer who's worked on quite a lot of pieces, especially working with the public in New York City. So I just wanted to get a picture of her and then some of her work. And this is some of the earlier projects that I had in this class. I did choose for the sketch illustration the tortoise and the hare. Not really the greatest sketch artist, I will say. I definitely have struggled, but this one was actually really fun to do. I think this is the one that I had the most detail in, and I do appreciate some of the shading that I did. So definitely feel like as an artist, I have grown a little bit in sketch design. And this was the gesture drawings. This one here I had a lot of fun with as well. There were some definitely that were much more challenging. I think this is something I'd like to practice maybe during the summer just to kind of get perspective and some detail that in some areas I think I could have definitely improved on. But overall, this was a lot of fun to do as well. This is the character sketch drawing for the comic book that I had created also in this class. This was kind of interesting. I've never gotten into comic books. As a little kid, I kind of drew a little one with my brother just as kind of a joke, but this one here was definitely more detailed, and I had to really think of all the components to a comic book. Which was a little difficult because I don't really read comic books too much anymore, so that was quite a challenge there. But this part here actually was probably one of my favorites to work on. I was pretty impressed with some of the work that I was able to produce, at least on this page. I felt that I had grown a little bit, especially from like the first sketch from earlier this semester to this here. And the room perspective sketch, this is actually the room I'm in currently. This one was actually really hard to do. I'm not very good, I realize, with the perspective. So this one here, I was kind of trying to picture what it would look like from the corner of the room. But yeah, this one was definitely quite challenging for me to do. And this is the sculpture sketch. This actually was probably one of the hardest assignments that I had to do because I'm not very good at sculpting. So that one, I think probably the easiest part was sketching. But I mean, I would definitely like to redo this maybe at a later time to see if I had improved at all with the type of sketching as well as the sculpting. But overall, this was actually still pretty fun. It definitely gave me a lot to consider as an artist, and definitely something, like I said, I would like to try again maybe during the summer to see. I definitely feel like I can improve. So that is probably the highlight of that. I know I can actually do a little bit better there, but yeah, that is what I have for the semester. Thank you so much.